away from people we love and those that we cherish. Our backs against the wall, we long for comfort, love, and care, but we will continue walking, hopes intact, because no matter what, we will always serve God with cheerful hearts.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Let us celebrate family love.
One of the greatest blessings we can ever have.
Let us listen to stories of faith
and inspire us to be resilient whatever may come.
Let us engage in meaningful discussions
and talk about things that you can relate to.
Let us learn new things.
And let it encourage us to be even more confident.
Laugh with us.
Cry with us.
Let us create beautiful moments together,
so that they can become beautiful memories that we can look back to.
Take a seat. Get comfortable wherever may you be.
Let us welcome you home to the Cheerful Hearts Family.
Previously on Home of the Cheerful Hearts Family, brought to you by INCRadio Southeast Asia. Did you enjoy watching the Rotoros cousins from Hanoi, Vietnam as they explored various coffee shops in their #cafe hopping adventure? Which Vietnamese coffee stood out for your taste buds? Were you inspired by the brethren sharing their coffee moments with friends and loved ones? Did you pick up new Vietnamese phrases from our young brethren in the District of Vietnam? Did your district make it to the top 3 most active districts in the previous episode? Were you moved by Sister Carmencita Noga from Malaysia as she passionately took part in the Pasugo Drive and district activities? What about the heartwarming medical mission organized by the CMDPS officers in the District of Singapore? Did you enjoy watching the brethren in the District of Vietnam bond over a fun tufting activity? Did our segment That's Our Recipe with Brother Jerome Pecaña make you crave some delicious maja blanca? Let's see your thoughts! From Brother Denter Laksina, coffee plus INCRadio C equals perfect combination. Another one from Brother Ray Balyada, hot black coffee in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. Tune in to INCRadio C, land of cafe, #Vietnam. Another one from Brother Paterno de Guzman, nagkakape po ako habang nanonood mula sa Chom Chow, #Vietnam. A comment from Sister Rosario Alviar, coffee with raw egg with the buko juice, coconut meat, plus leche plan on top. I intentionally requested for that add-ons. It tasted amazing. From Brother Bong de Guzman, kape na lang ang nagpapatibok ng aking puso mula sa lokal ng Chom Chow, Vietnam. From Brother Willen Regalado, hello to all viewers of INCRadio Southeast Asia. Thank you for tuning in.
Another cheerful episode coming your way. Let's see your thoughts again next Saturday.
Alright! Wow! Gusto ko ng kape bigla at gusto ko yung kape na nagpapatibok ng puso. One order please. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our Cheerful Hearts listeners and viewers around the world. You are tuning in to the home of the Cheerful Hearts family, brought to you by INCRadio Southeast Asia, where we keep you inspired with cheerful hearts. I am your host, Sister Adrian Honeyching, coming to you from my home studio here in Singapore.
Hi, Auntie Honey. Hello to everyone who are watching live or replay there in our official YouTube channel. I am Sister Dan Princess Solomon from Singapore.
And Ate Pre, mag-unmute ka para marinig ka namin.
Minsan, I'm so excited. Hello, Ate Honey. Hello, Ate Diane. Hi to our dear listeners tuning in our air via DZML 954. I am Sister Primrose from Singapore Orchard.
Hello, Sister Prem, and hello, Sister Diane. All right. So today is the 15th of March, 2025, and it is exactly 1:07 p.m. here in Singapore. We are in a very hot and dry Saturday weather here today. And whether you're at home or out and about, we hope that you're staying safe, hydrated, and ready to enjoy today's inspiring program.
We want to thank the brethren for their insight. Our last week topic, #Copy Happy. A quick shout out to Ate Diane Solomon, our segment host and producer for this week. Let's see your thoughts.
Thank you so much, Ate Prem. So, before we start, let's warm up first, Ate Honey. So, what's our exciting, cheerful game? What do we have for everyone today?
All right. So our cheerful game for today is somehow related to our topic hashtag improving my social wellness. Okay. So here's the mechanics of the activity, and we hope that everyone, including our very active at sobrang aga pa lang at maandar na ating top chat, our viewers and listeners who will hopefully engage with us in this game. So what will happen is we will provide types of, I guess, or preferences of people, social preferences of people. And what we will need is for everyone to provide us with example activities that are best situated for people of those types of social preferences. So for example, so let's take away the first one. What kind of social activity or hobbies are perfect or good for people who love the outdoors? So, for example, Ate Dayan, ano ba naisip mo? Pagka-outdoors yung mga people, ano bang maganda activity sa kanila?
Yeah, mga for the outdoor people who, for me, it's bird watching, Ate Honey.
Bird watching.
Ate Prem.
All right. How about you, Ate Prem nga? Ano bang bukod sa bird watching? That's very interesting.
I'm always having walking with Leia, my dog.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you have people who you know who are outdoorish, then yes, definitely activities that are basically outside, mostly nature related, like hiking, doing trail walks, sightseeing. Those are perfect examples of activities that are best situated for people who love the outdoors. Okay, so let's go with the next one. What kind of social activity or hobbies are perfect or particularly good for people who enjoy learning new things? For example, ako, kasi I'm a person who always love to learn anything, anytime, anywhere. So I'm very big on doing micro courses, like those podcast online seminars, our activities. So we have different kinds of seminars from different Christian family organizations. So I always get something new out of each and every seminar that I attend. So that's one of the best social activities for me as someone who loves to learn new things. What about you, Ate Prem?
Also, for me, always love new things. Like I enroll my master's degree, taking online, and also I'm always having seminar activities in our church. Then I love that with all the brethren that here in Singapore.
Yeah, so For me naman ate, aside from our church activities po, personally I want to learn how to drive. I mean, I know how to drive a motorcycle, but then I want to learn how to drive a four wheels. Like, in the future, I can use it then po.
Interesting. That's good. That's good. That's good. We have an answer from our top chat. So from brother Emmanuel Estender, he says kite flying. I think this is for outdoors people. I think because you can't really do kite flying indoors, diba? Thank you, Paul Kaiman, for your answer. That's right, Paul. We've actually done kite flying activities, Paul, before. I remember it with our children's worship service members, Paul, before. So I kind of missed that actually. All right, let's get to the next one then. What are best social activities or hobbies for people who wants to get creative? I guess wants to get inspiration. Medyo mahirap to. May bati din. May naisip ka ba?
For me, ate, being creative, photography. And kasi parang, syempre, when it comes to camera, parang kailangan mo siyang laruin, kailangan mo siyang pag-aralan, how to take a different shots din po. Yeah, that's my entry.
Very very apt yung answer mo kasi I've seen you recently na medyo naglalaro-laro ka na ng camera. So, ayan, very good yan, very good.
Interesting.
Prem, ikaw, anything
Actually, with me sometimes with Kadayan po, we're having sitting down and planning and also goal setting. We have that for sometimes. Yes po.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's good. Okay, ito next one, madali. What are best social activities or hobbies for people who are athletic? Sporty people. Ano bang marami yan. Sobrang dami niyan.
For me po as athletic po, I have a lot of outdoor activities like biking, running, and also I'm enrolled at Muay Thai and Taekwondo. That's I love that.
Nice. Actually, yeah, I mean, I'm not that athletic, but I do enjoy a lot of group sports, like for example, bowling. Yeah, they're always fun to do bowling with other people. I've never done bowling solo, but I'm not even sure if you can do it that way. But bowling, volleyball. So we've done volleyball as well. Basketball maybe a little bit, but I don't really play that well. Ito, Ate Dayan, anything else you can think of?
For me, ate, I would, for someone who is athletic, basketball, and yeah, definitely, and biking. Yeah.
Biking. Yeah. Actually, I know a lot of brethren who have biking groups together. So they do like certain routes na magkakasama sila. So very nice. Okay, last one. Kasi baka sabihin nila all of these, examples that we provided, medyo magastos, no? So okay, let's try to think of social activities or hobbies that does not cost that much money. May naisip ba kayo?
Aside from dreaming and sleeping.
True naman. Libre lang naman pangarap at one I could think of is watch parties, right? So for example, rather than going outside to go watch movies with your friends, you can actually watch the same thing all together, either at home or you can even do it virtually. So maybe watching the same content in different places, right? So that's one. Definitely much cheaper than going out. We also have, especially during the pandemic, if you remember, it seems like a long time ago, but there were a lot of virtual games that came out, like everything that you could do together with other people without having to be physically together. So yeah. So dear brethren who are listening and watching us right now, if you have any suggestions or activities that you can think of that are appropriate for the examples that we have provided, do please share with us and we'll try our best to read them later on. Okay? All right. What do we have next, Ate Pram?
Did you have fun playing our cheerful game today? I sure did. We hope you had a great time.
Yes, and let's kick things off with a quick teaser of today's episode. Let's watch this. Go, Kete.
Whether you already have a solid support system or are looking to strengthen your bonds, improving your social wellness can make a huge difference. Join us on the home of the Cheerful Hearts Family, brought to you by INCRadio Southeast Asia, this Saturday, March 15, 2025, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, as we uncover practical ways to build meaningful relationships and create a positive social circle. Let's talk, let's connect, let's grow together. See you there!
Parang kilala ko yun ah. Shout out to Sister Carrizo Nodado for the voiceover, and of course for Sister Aiko for the materials, the photos that you see, and for being our topic highlight in this week. And today we have quite an interesting and important topic to discuss. So as mentioned earlier, our topic for today is hashtag improving my social wellness. Okay. So we know humans are social beings. As ika nga nila, no man is an island. So I want to ask my co-hosts now. So Ate Prem, Ate Diane, and everyone who's in the live chat right now, everyone who's listening and watching us, what is your favorite means of socialization? So in short, if you want to, be with other people, what kind of activities do you usually do? For me, I love eating. So that's usually, so I try to, whenever I want to go out to eat, I try to drag people with me. So like, kain tayo, kain tayo. Yun yung paborito kong pang-aya. Kasi when you're eating with people, you engage with different conversations. So you get to know them better, you get to spend quality time with them, and of course, nabubusog ka. So, go Ate Dayan.
Yes, Ate Hani. I love eating also. So kapag yun din talaga. And it's like being approachable. Like for me, it's my parang ako sa mga ibang tao, being approachable. Then going to a coffee shop po. Yan. So yun ang parang parang may bond kapag nasa coffee shop, nakakapag-usap, ganun.
Actually, yun na yata talaga ang parang hindi lang coffee binibenta nila. It's the environment where you can actually, chat with people, get to know each other. So, Ate Prem.
Yes, I agree. Coffee lover here. Now I have a new time every Sunday, especially my CSD officers. We have a get together, band together, and then we have space for eating, and then we share about new learnings and being we have a lot of new ideas regarding in sign language. Now I love that every Sunday.
And when you say CSD, this is the Christian Society for the Deaf.
Yes.
All right. Nice. What do we have next?
And now let's move on to our the Southeast Asia Sea Talks segment, where we'll discuss our topic of the day, hashtag improving my social wellness. Stay tuned as we share valuable and practical tips on improving your social wellness, and get ready to learn and apply these helpful insights.
I'm eager to hear the responses from the guests and the live chat team. For those who just joined us earlier, we asked the question, what is your favorite means of socialization?
Yeah, that's right. So don't forget to answer that question for us and share us your thoughts. Baka naman di pa namin nabanggit. Meron din pala kayong mga preferred activities where you socialize with other people. Right? Makakakuha din kami ng ideas. Masawa na yung mga tao na kain lang ng kain para mag-socialize. Diba? And of course, exciting things await us, dear brethren. So let's now proceed to our Sea Talk segment, where we have a special guest who will share her experience on improving social wellness. So our very special guest, who is also a dear friend of mine, is from the local congregation of Singapore Orchard, here in the Ecclesiastical District of Singapore. She belongs to the Kadiwa Youth Organization. Kadiwa are, or in short, of Kabataang May Diwang Wagas, which are the members of the Church of Christ that are baptized, 18 years old and above, and unmarried. Yeah. Her church duties include, she is our Kadiwa local president in Orchard. She is also a finance officer. She's also the local president of the Children's Worship Service in Orchard, as well as a district multimedia officer. She currently works as a manager for an accounting and business advisory firm. Yeah, si Boss Aiko. So here is Sister Aiko Marie Tagle. But before our program proper, let's watch this video and get to know her first.
How would you define social wellness, and why is it important for you to develop, improve, and maintain? So for me, social wellness is the quality of the relationships we have with those around us. So whether that's with our family, our friends, our work colleagues, our classmates, or even the brethren inside the church, it's also about how well we connect with them and how well we interact with them. For me as well, it's important that What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear social wellness? Meaningful connections. As an only child, do you find it easier or harder to build social connections? Harder. What's one myth about being an only child that you want to debunk? That we're lonely or selfish. Do numbers or people challenge you more? People. How does being an accountant impact your social life? It depends if it's peak season at work. If socializing or a financial statement, which part would you be best at? Assets, liabilities, or equity? Of course, it's asset because we need to invest time and energy. How do you balance work, volunteering, and social life? I don't know, I'm still a work in progress. What's your go-to way to recharge socially? I spend time alone with my favorite book or a massage. Are you more of a group chat enthusiast or a one-on-one deep talker? I love deep talks. What's one social skill that you think everyone should master? Active listening. How do you handle awkward small talk moments? I don't know, I cannot handle small talks. When was the last time you stepped out of your social comfort zone? Last week it was a networking event. What's your favorite icebreaker question? What's your favorite food? Do you think social media helps or hinders real life connections? It helps when used in moderation. As a youth officer, what's your favorite activity that strengthens social bonds? Too many to mention. What's one thing you learn about teamwork from your role? That understanding that people are unique and it doesn't make either one less important. Describe your ideal social gathering in 3 words. Lots of food. Have you ever had to mediate a conflict among friends, and how did you handle it? I think I just tried to encourage them to forgive each other. What's the most unexpected friendship you've ever made? Someone who's very extroverted. If your social wellness had a theme song, what would it be? I guess it's INC original music, Guide My Heart. What's the best advice you've received about making meaningful connections? I think it's just to be myself, and the right people will find and appreciate me. How do you encourage introverts to engage socially? Give them space. What's one thing people assume about you that isn't true? That I'm assuming it. What's the best way to make new friends in adulthood? Be open to the idea of meeting new friends. If you could give younger generation one piece of social advice, what would it be? To focus on in-person interactions. What's one social habit that you're currently working on? It's building a stronger social battery. How do you deal with social burnout? By spending time alone. What's your go-to conversation starter when meeting someone new? What's your favorite food? Do you prefer spontaneous hangouts or well-planned gatherings? Spontaneous. What's one act of kindness you've received that really touched you? I guess someone who made sure to make me smile. How do you make time for friendships despite a busy schedule? Be intentional about scheduling time. What's the most rewarding part of being involved in a youth organization? It's being able to pay it forward and seeing the impact on others. If you had to describe your social wellness journey in a hashtag, what would it be? Hashtag from hiding to sharing. What's one takeaway you'd love our listeners to remember about social wellness? That is always about quality and not quantity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kaai. Thank you so much for your wonderful answer all the questions. She is
Sobrang
our
relatable, no?
very, yeah,
Dami
very
kong
own.
sa answers niya. Meron ako isang question, Ate Pram, na I would like to also ask you. One of the questions that she answered. If you could describe your social journey as a hashtag, what would that be? Social wellness journey. Sa akin, I was thinking nung binanggit niya yung hashtag niya, I was thinking, hashtag forced out of my shell.
Me
Sobrang
too.
nakakatuwa yung mga answers niya. Sobrang
Yeah,
relatable.
oh, yes, yes, very relatable. Ka-Aiko, she is our very own um Kadiwa president, and also she is a very good and loving friend of mine, and also she is my mentor here in Singapore. When
Aww.
first here in Singapore, yeah, I love Kaaiko. Yes, she is a very loving friend. Kahit saan pa siya magpunta.
Yes,
Yes,
I
let's
agree.
dive right.
Yeah,
Yes, let's
that,
dive right into our CTOK segments. Take it away, Ate Hani.
All right. So, because our topic is very engaging today, right? So, improving my social wellness, which is, for most people, I think they struggle. I mean, it's not very easy. So, for example, I myself, kaya nakarelate ako dun sa mga sagot ni Ate Aiko for most of the questions is, I think we're very similar in terms of background. Like, I used to be very shy, very just into myself, right? I used to not go out with other people and be sociable until I had to be forced out of my shell. But essentially, it was something that I found that I was able to enjoy din naman. So let's hear more about like how can we actually improve our social wellness, right? So Ate Aiko has prepared her own take in improving social wellness. Let's hear more from Ate Aiko.
How would you define social wellness and why is it important for you to develop, improve, and maintain? So, for me, social wellness is the quality of the relationships we have with those around us. So, whether that's with our family, our friends, our work colleagues, our classmates, or even the brethren inside the church, it's also about how well we connect with them and how well we interact with them. For me as well, it's important that we maintain, we develop, and we nurture all our strong, fulfilling, and meaningful relationships because it improves our physical and mental health. And second one is that it provides us with a solid support system and that sense of belonging, knowing that there are people who we can rely on. So there's this reassurance or comfort that we are not alone. And of course, these relationships also help us to become a better person and they push us to grow. So, as a background, as an only child, I grew up satisfied with spending time by myself. You can find me reading my books or just being perfectly happy in my own company. So, because of this, I naturally maintained a very small circle of friends, and I actually preferred it that way. But as I got older, I started interacting and being exposed to different environments, like at work or at church, or also when I moved here in Singapore. I realized the importance of expanding my circle and also connecting with more people. So, based on experience, the top traits that help me improve my social wellness would be, I guess, number one, is being sensitive to others or having an open mind by actively listening to them and by trying to understand their perspectives. And also I have this mindset that when I'm talking to someone, I just try to imagine myself in their situation or in their shoes, right? It helps you, I guess it helps you develop this deeper sense of compassion, and this will actually help you connect better with them. And the second one is very important, active listening. So you need to be fully present with the person for you to be able to engage with them meaningfully. So there shouldn't be any distractions. You shouldn't be looking at your phone. You shouldn't be looking at, I don't know, other people. You should just be fully present and just concentrate on talking to the person. And I'm sure that it will help you connect with them better, whether it's a one-on-one conversation or whether it's a group setting. And for you to be able to really understand what they're saying, you will also be able to reply or respond meaningfully. And I guess the third one is I can say adaptability. It has played really a big role in my life, especially in balancing, I can say, my assertiveness at work when I need to get things done versus my very laid back and easygoing nature with my friends. So being able to shift between different social environments will make you more aware of the dynamics in each situation, and it will be able to help you respond meaningfully to others as well. So improving my social wellness has really made a big difference in my life, and it was most evident during the pandemic. So before everything happened, I kept a pretty small circle of friends and mostly just interacted with my family, my work friends, and also a few people I know at church. But during the pandemic, a lot of curveballs happened in my life. So I decided to quit my job, and before starting a new one, I had a lot of free time. And it was also during this time that the Kadiwa officers in our locale would launch so many Kadiwa activities in our locale. And they will message me, they will invite me. So I was thinking back then, okay, anyway, I don't have a job. I have a lot of free time back then. So yeah, I'll just try to join all these Kadiwa activities. And that's when things really started to, I can say, change for me. So I got the chance to attend a bunch of Kadiwa activities like I remember the Kadiwa meet and greet, where you get the chance to connect with people or with all the Kadiwa members from all over the world. So as I kept attending, I began meeting more Kadiwa members, and it felt like I guess I can say that I felt like I was making real friendships. And eventually I was also invited to help with other church activities like filming for INC concert and packing goodie bags for the children's worship service. So it was through these experiences that I got to know more people, and I felt even more included. So the Kadiwa officers, who are now my very close friends, hello, they were really very welcoming, and they encouraged me also to be an officer. So seeing how dedicated they were, seeing how very busy they were, and also the purpose behind what they are doing, I was inspired also to step up and get involved and be an officer. So now that I'm one of them, I also make it a point to invite others, because I've been in that position before. So I also do not want others who, and especially those who might be feeling isolated, right? It's very important to make sure that no one feels alone. So I also make it a point to invite Kadiwa members to join all these activities launched by the church administration. And overall, I can say by improving my social wellness, I'd like to believe that I've become more compassionate, more understanding, and now I have a greater sense of purpose. So it's waking up every day knowing that we're going to do something meaningful, fulfilling, and that really just that sense of belonging has really made a very positive impact on my life. So to my Kadiwa friends, to my very close friends, if you're watching right now, so I cannot express enough how thankful I am that you approached me and tirelessly invited me to all the Kadiwa activities, because I can say that was my first step to a much more fulfilling life for me. So thank you.
That was so sweet, Ate Aiko. Actually, likewise, very similar experience for me. Same pathways, actually. So getting it all starts with getting invited into a Kadiwa or a Christian family organization activity. So for those brethren who, you often get invited, and you're still maybe having second doubts, that's okay. Just maybe think about it and then try. The best thing that you could do is to try. And you never know, you might end up having a lot of good friends that you just haven't met yet, right?
Yeah.
Ate Prem and Ate Diane. Yeah.
Yes.
Aside from what
And
we heard from Ate Aiko, Ate Prem and Ate Diane, right? So we want to also share with our brethren and our viewers and listeners right now, what are other effective and practical ways to improve one's social wellness? Like aside from what Ate Aiko has mentioned. Let's start with Ate Diane. What can you give us?
For me, I think honey, because I'm an extrovert person, so my personality is being I'm a very approachable person and friendly also, and I really love expanding my social circle. So I love engaging to the church activities like that po, and then I love attending social meetups, mga ganun. Parang mas strengthen yung bond. Tas every time na may nakikita ako ng mga kapatid and i-approach ko sila. So,
It's funny you mentioned that because just within the Christian family organization, we kind of have all different types of community groups, right? So for example, if you're a person who is in the medical field, for example, so we have the Christian Medical Dental Paramedical Society. So we also have, for like Ate Prem for CSD, so the Christian Society for Deaf. We also have the Kadiwa, of course, the unmarried and 18 years old and above members of the church. We also have District Multimedia, where, if your interest lies in broadcasting, doing, what do I call this, internet platforms and different kinds of interest, filmmaking. So we do all sorts of things. So whatever your interest lies there, I think there is a CF organization for that. So that's a very, very good example. One that I could think of is, well, of course, before you can expand or improve your own social wellness, it's basically, take care of the ones that you already have, like the relationships that already exist within your, your circle. For example, of course, your family and your friends. What you don't want to happen is that you end up meeting a lot of new friends that you tend to forget other people who, were previously close to you. So sometimes that's an inevitable result of, trying to meet more people. Right? Sometimes you meet like what Ate Aiko, I could not forget that statement. She said, quality over quantity. So it's okay to have a small circle of friends as long as your bond and your relationship is really, really good or really stable, versus having a lot of friends that you sometimes you even forget their names. Ate Prem, ikaw, what other practical tips or ways that we could improve our social wellness?
For me, like at Ate Dayan, but Ate Dayan, I met her not introvert because she's very talkative and very approachable. Yeah,
Reklamo.
that's why. For me, it's expresses appreciations and gratitude for their presence in your life. Like my family, all the appreciations, and also my Kadiwa organization, a lot of appreciations because even though before I didn't know how to hosting. I'm always shaking. Then a lot of Ate Joy, she's always told me, Prem, you can do it. Like all the appreciation that I have. Then also Ate Honey, Prem, you can do it. I know you can. That's the I always like, oh, I need to continue my progress because a lot of people there, they are always in your back, at my back. That's why I love you guys.
Aw.
Then I always thankful. I'm not the person that I always told you that I thank you, but in all my heart, I always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Aw. Actually, we also have a few comments from our brethren on the top chat. Let me read one. So from Sister Cariza Nodado, she says, attending church activities is a great way to socialize and connect with fellow brethren, especially when away from home and family, as it fosters a sense of community, the feeling that we are not alone, right? So especially for folks like us, we have a lot of brethren here in Singapore who are overseas Filipino workers, right? So obviously they go here to prepare for a better future for their loved ones, and of course that mean even if that means being away from them. So one thing that we could do to improve our social wellness is to make sure that we don't lose that sense of community. So being in the church, attending and participating in various Christian family organization activities is definitely a perfect way to get you into that sense of community. We do a lot of different activities just today actually, and for all of our listeners and viewers within our district, we have our blood donation drive. So it's again one of those activities where we try to foster a sense of community and also helping our society here by donating blood. So if even if you're not able to donate blood, you could just be there for moral support, I suppose. And just to participate and and see how our other brethren are actually donating blood. So we have that activity ongoing until 5 p.m. today, dear brethren. So if you have not yet or been not planning to go out today, maybe do just that. So we have different places where you can go to donate blood. Please reach out to your Christian family organization officers within your locale. All right. What do we have next, Ate Prem?
That's wrap. Thank you, Ate Aiko, for the valuable insight about our topic. I like she said about adaptability. Through different social environment, I agree, especially here in Singapore, we are different culture.
Yes, and maintaining good social wellness will allow us to build healthy relationship with others, and it also teaches us to be balance our social and personal time. As Christians, having a good social wellness is important.
By surrounding ourselves with positive social network and support system increases our self-esteem. We tend to become more engaged with the people in our community. We value diversity and treat others with respect.
And we are continually being able to maintain and develop friendships and social networks that will increase our sense of belonging, boost our happiness, and reduce stress.
Please stay tuned. We will write back after these short messages.
Nakikinig kayo sa Iglesia ni Cristo Radio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan.
Feel the speed, hear the spin. This Saturday at 4 p.m. Game On, Go Out dives into the lightning-fast world of table tennis. Learn the strokes, master the spin, and discover the secrets to victory. From forehand drives to killer serves. Don't miss the table tennis special only on INCRadio, Northern Mindanao. Get your game on!
All All right, and now we're back here in the home of the Cheerful Hearts Family, INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio. Time check, it's 1:45 in the afternoon. You are still tuning in to INCRadio DZM 954, and before we continue on with our program, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the people behind our broadcast. First of all, to our executive producer, Sister Ivy Joy Botea, to our INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio Overseeing Minister, Brother J. M. Boltorio, to our CEBSI Coordinator for Asia, Brother Wilner Arguelles, to our CEBSI President and CEO, Brother Angelo Iranio V. Manalo, and of course to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. We express our sincerest gratitude to all of you for continuously guiding us and approving this media platform that uses radio broadcasting online and on the airwaves to share and inspire people not only in the Philippines but also overseas. Thank you from all the staff and crew of the Cheerful Hearts family of INCRadio Southeast Asia in the Ecclesiastical Districts of Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Sabah, and Vietnam. Now, let's proceed to one of the most awaited segments of our avid commenters, the most active districts. Let's watch this video.
Our most active district. Top 1, top 3 is Vietnam. Our top 2 is Thailand. Next, our top 1 most active district.
For our top 3 most number of commenters. First up, Sabah. Top 2, Singapore. And top 1, Vietnam. We also have our top 5 commenters. Number 5 from Singapore. Number 3, we have
Robelin Torres. The top 1, Jessamel Iskander from Singapore. Congratulations! Congratulations to the top 3 most active district and avid comments. Please continue to support our satellite studio.
All right. And before we head on to the next part of our program, Sister Prem, we just want to read a few greetings from our live chat commenters. So we have from, let's see, dami nila. Greetings po to our District Supervising Minister, Brother Ferdinand E. Garcia and family. Happy birthday po from the Sinam family po. Yan, happy birthday po, Ka-Ferds. Saan pong handa natin?
Birthday po.
Kain kami. Ayan po. From Sister Lilibet po, Lilibet Bautista, from Singapore West. Happy birthday po, Ka-Aldrin Soto. Greetings po from Bernard family. Bernard Bautista family po. Ayan. Mukhang marami po tayong may birthday celebrants po. From Ate Joy Presbytero po. Belated happy birthday po to our District CFO Overseer, Brother Gulliver Ilan. Ayan. Belated happy birthday po, Kagali. Belated happy birthday po, Calvin. And belated happy birthday po, Ka-Ferds. Happy birthday po. What do we have next, Ate Prem?
Happy birthday po. And if you want to stay updated on all things INCRadio, make sure to follow our official Facebook. And we are also streaming on YouTube, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Take INCRadio with you wherever you go. Subscribe now and stream our programs anytime, anywhere. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Hey, we always enjoy seeing our brethren and learning about the wonderful events that take place in various districts in Southeast Asia. So now, in this next segment, which is the See in Action, Let's take a look at some of the recently held activities in Malaysia, Vietnam, and of course, Singapore. Let's watch and listen to these exciting updates.
In the Ecclesiastical District of Malaysia, brethren from several local congregations eagerly gathered for an insightful and engaging new script writing seminar. Among them was Sister Ira Polientes, a dedicated officer from the local congregation of Kuala Lumpur, whose passion for script writing has been a driving force in her journey with the District Multimedia or DMM. The new scriptwriting seminar held via video conferencing provided an opportunity for brethren to enhance their skills in crafting impactful and compelling news reports, most especially for members in the district multimedia. Despite the virtual setting, Sister Ira Polientes, along with the other brethren, actively engaged in learning the fundamentals of effective scriptwriting. Sister Michelle Ranches, one of the district multimedia officers for almost 7 years, led the seminar.
I feel so grateful and blessed to be part of the script writing seminar, to be the resource speaker. It was overwhelming and I was nervous because it was my first time to conduct such seminar in front of the brethren and the aspiring correspondents and the members of the district multimedia. It was also a very humbling experience for me because I was able to share a little something of what I know about script writing. And I was also learning while I was doing the seminar. And I'm thankful to those who inspired me at the beginning, to our producers, to the script writers that I looked up to. It was not an easy duty, but through the guidance of our Almighty God, I know that I will be able to do a lot better and be able to share it also to our brethren next time. And also, I'm thankful to Almighty God for always trusting me this very important task and duty in the church.
For Sister Ira, the seminar was not just about learning technical skills but also deepening her commitment to her role in the district multimedia. She shared that her journey in multimedia began with a simple desire to help document church activities. Over time, her passion for reporting and storytelling grew, and she found fulfillment in sharing inspiring stories of faith through news writing.
Overall, it was a very helpful and inspiring activity because I was able to learn techniques and ways on how I can improve the way I write my scripts, and with the tips given by the speaker, which for sure I can apply when writing, and it'll make the process much easier, and most of all is that it inspired me to be able to perform my duty at its very best.
The seminar reinforced the Brethren's appreciation for the important role of the district multimedia in spreading faith-strengthening stories. Sister Ira, along with the other attendees, expressed their eagerness to apply the knowledge they gain, aiming to further improve their skills and contribute more to the church's media efforts. They believe that through dedication and continuous learning, they can help highlight the unity and unwavering devotion of the brethren.
We thank the church administration, most especially our Almighty God, for allowing us to have this script writing seminar. This is very beneficial for all of us, most especially those in the multimedia, because it gives us a chance to expand our knowledge when it comes to script writing. So we can more effectively broadcast the talents of the brethren inside the Church of Christ, as well as the activities held inside the Church of Christ.
From Malaysia, I am Sister Faye Tabudlong for Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Thank you, Sister Faye from Malaysia. Up
All right.
next, here's Sister Anika from Vietnam.
Creating vision boards can be helpful in planning your goals for the future and providing inspiration every time you view them. Sister Juvi Malyari from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, was one of the brethren who designed their vision board.
Well, doing arts and craft has always been fun for me. What made it truly special is I get to spend time with the brethren. It was wonderful to see everyone come together, share ideas, and collaborate in a project that represents our collective vision for the year. It made me feel excited as well, and I'm very much looking forward to future church activities and spend more time with the brethren. We chose the design vintage or retro aesthetic with the theme of travel or journey around the world because as members of Iglesia ni Cristo, away from our home country, travel represents moving forward, discovering purpose, and embracing God's plan. It also represents diversity and unity, reflecting the church's mission to connect with people worldwide.
The vision board activity was enthusiastically made by members of the Christian family organizations across Cambodia and Vietnam for a few weeks. They dedicatedly designed their vision boards, which show their future CFO activities and many more. Aside from enhancing their creativity, brethren also strengthened their camaraderie during the said activity. From Cambodia, I am Sister Anika Sofia Kailaw for Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
All right, and that is a wrap for our See in Action segment. Shout out to our district multimedia officers in Southeast Asia for leading the documentation team for these activities.
It's incredibly inspiring to see how all the members are consistently united and involved in the different church activities organized by our church administration. If you're interested in hearing more about the ongoing church activities in Southeast Asia, make sure to stay tuned to INC Radio Southeast Asia or See in Action segment. We also encourage you to share your own recently held activities by commenting on the YouTube live chat.
All right. And once again, so our dearest viewers and listeners, we thank you so much for tuning in to INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio. Quick shout out po to our Kuya Tex na kahit nalilito na sa amin, go na go pa rin. Thank you po, Kuya Tex. And of course, once again, I would like to take a quick greeting po from our friends and our families that are watching and supporting our program every single Saturday, as well as for all the brethren in our district. And together with me, we also have Ate Prem and Ate Diane. You can go ahead with your greetings.
I just wanted to say hi to all my fellow brethren here in the District of Singapore. See you later po in our blood donation in our respective venues. And hello to my nephew, Prince Ezekiel. And I want to greet my brother. Congratulations for his upcoming wedding. That's all.
Oh, congrats po. So, Ate Prem.
And also, thank you so much, Ate Hani, Ate Dayan, Ate Joy, and also Kuya Jay. Thank you so much for having here, and to all the brethren here in Singapore. Thank you so much, and all the commenters, all the in YouTube. Thank you so much for listening and watching our topic today.
All right. And we actually have a few greetings as well from our very special guest today. So from Ate Aiko. So she would like to do a quick shout out po for her entire family in the local of Alabang, her mom and dad, and of course her friends daw po. And shout out daw po to the entire local congregation of Orchard and to our ministerial worker, Brother Patrick Hidalgo. And of course daw po, happy belated birthday po to Caffords po, and hello din daw po to Cal Gulliver Ilan, who's our CFO overseers. All right. And thank you so much for tuning in. On behalf of the staff and crew of the home of the Cheerful Hearts family here at INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, this has been your host, Sister Honey, and with me, Sister Prem and Sister Diane. Bye for now, stay safe, and see you all next week. Only here on INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, where we keep you inspired with cheerful hearts. Quick plugging for our topic for next week, hashtag the importance of active listening. Bye-bye po. Happy blessed Saturday to everyone.
Thank you po.